So Zillow bought Follow Up Boss. What does that mean for you as a real estate agent? Well, I'm going to break that down in this video and go over my takeaways from the purchase. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to give you my recommendation on what you should do for your business moving forward. My name's Chad Leonberg, and I'm a real estate agent, coach, and digital marketer in the real estate space. And if you're interested on how our Shark Partner program gets you to achieve the lifestyle you want and build a six-figure business in real estate, shoot me a message at the contact info below. All right, so Zillow buying Follow Up Boss. Number one, this shouldn't matter to you. This shouldn't really matter to you. The fact of it is most agents sit there and worry about these big happenings that really they don't affect them directly. Now, maybe over time it's something, that could be a big deal, but Zillow's a business. They're gonna make business plays. So like, what do you expect them to do? Sit back and just, go, you know what? Agents are good people. I'm going to let them do their thing. No, of course not. They're a business. They're people, they want to win as well. So one thing though, there's always an alternative side of it. You take a big team, for example. Sometimes they have too many systems and processes and a bureaucracy that's involved, where a solo agent can have that personal connection with a client that a team may not, right? So if you're a solo agent, you flex that muscle. But if you're a team, you flex the muscle of, oh, they've only got one person to support you and there's a lot of moving parts in the transaction, right? You can make an argument for both cases as a positive. So as a real estate agent, your greatest strength is that you are closest to the community. You're in the community, you live there, you know the people, you're a human being, they're a corporation, they're a company, they're a big thing. So flex that local muscle, flex that human element that you have. They'll never be able to take that off you. And if agents would spend more time focusing on their human element, their local element, the strengths they have, and stop worrying about what the big guys are doing, I bet they'd have a much harder time taking deals from you. Number two, about your data being private. On the article, when they announced the post, they had said that the data will remain private. Follow Up Boss is a separate company. They're not going to share the data with Zillow. I mean, you got to believe that, right? They did, at least they said it. They knew that that would be important to agents. So they have come out and said that it will be private. But I mean, yes, there's a world where one day that could change, and it's if you believe them, and they're obviously gonna hear things, and there's word of mouth, and so it's what you want to do. If you're worried about that, sure, leave, go find another CRM. But they've come out and said they're going to keep it separate, so I wouldn't stress about it. So Zillow Premier agents, are they going to get a stab at your leads? No, we said that they've come out and said that they're going to keep the data private. So this really shouldn't change anything for you if you are using Follow Up Boss, or even if you're an agent that advertises on Premier Agent. If anything, on Premier Agent, it's probably going to make it a better experience, because I know I had run Zillow for a lot of years with a team, and their CRM, while it had some pros, it had so many cons. We simply just couldn't use it every time I tried to implement. The longest I went was a 2-month stint on it, and I just couldn't stand, because it wouldn't do this or do that or automate this or give me clarity on where this person went or all this stuff. So, it's probably going to bring improvements to you if you are buying Zillow leads. Now, one speculation though, what if they were able to tie in Zillow's IDX into Follow Up Boss's massive CRM? I know for me, that was one complaint with Follow Up Boss, was when you got Follow Up Boss, to have IDX, you had to use your local, your MLS, your broker supplied IDX, go purchase YLOPO or, Sierra or Agent Fire website or something like that. And Follow Up Boss is a good CRM. So if they're able to, make them talk to each other, this could make Follow Up Boss very popular, because or very powerful, I should say, because at the end of the day, we can talk stuff on Zillow all we want. People go to Zillow. The public goes to Zillow. That's our fault as agents. We didn't market enough to our local community with our own tools and resources. Zillow did. Zillow capitalized on search engine optimization. Google, they capitalized on Google. They capitalized on pay-per-click. They won the brand battle. We let them do that, right? We let them do that. But the fact of it is, now that we're here, the public knows of Zillow, looking for a home online, Zillow. That's what they think. So this could prove powerful if it does link up with that. That's a future speculation, but boy, would that be something if Follow Up Boss combined kind of IDX with Zillow in some way in the future. So I think if you're somebody that uses either Zillow Premier Agent or Follow Up Boss, in any capacity, I think this is only going to really benefit you. I think the doom and gloom stuff, it's just a place you can just get stuck in and never get out of. There's always negative news in the marketplace. Focus on what you can control and not what you can't. So what should you do being that Zillow has bought Follow Up Boss? So if you have Follow Up Boss already, I wouldn't do a thing. I would just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to spend more time and effort changing systems. What I would encourage you to do is use Follow Up Boss because you're probably not using it to its highest potential at the moment. If you have Zillow Premier Agent, I would take a look at Follow Up Boss. I know prior to this, they had worked on the integration where they talked to each other. And if you're using the Zillow Premier CRM or another CRM, and Zillow is a heavy section of your business, I would suggest getting Follow Up Boss as your CRM for the Zillow leads and all of them, and build out your systems and processes in there. But me personally, what I would personally do is, well, I'm biased. I have a CRM called My Connector. We partnered with a software company, and it basically has no limits. It's used in over 20,000 different marketing agencies. Hundreds of thousands of businesses use the same software. So it's very super powerful. At the end of the day, for us, there was no limitation for something it couldn't do. Some answers to certain things, oh, we want to automate this or do that, are longer than we would like, but there is no limit. Whereas in KV Core, I would hit a limit. Oh, it can't do this. Follow Up Boss, oh, it can't mass text. You know, certain things that all the other CRMs wouldn't do. So I have that. If anybody's interested in checking out what we have or partnering with the same software company and building their own out, shoot me a message somewhere below at my info, and I will let you, we can jump on a call and I can show you what we got and show you what you can do. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting plenty of tips and tricks in the real estate business from my experience. So hope it's valuable. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you at the top.